I served in Operation Iraqi Freedom. I was deployed to Iraq as part of that, which is where I lost my right leg. I was injured in a armor-penetrating RPG incident and ultimately had a hip disarticulation, which is the full removal of my right femur. And about 3 years ago, I got involved with this exact program. I went from unable to process how I did any of these adaptive sports and asking myself and telling myself, my internal monologue was just that I can't do this. Like I have a physical disability. These are things that I cannot do. Nobody else was telling me that. That was all internal. And through this program, everybody was just like, no, we're gonna find a way. We're gonna let you experience the same thing that everybody else experiences. And they put me on, I'm pretty sure it was this monster of a paddleboard. And something turned fundamentally in my brain at that moment. And I quit asking, well, can I do anything? And the question just became, how do we do it? How do I participate? How do I engage? How do I get to do the same things that everybody else does?
The day that I got diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, I handed in my retirement packet because in good conscience, I couldn't continue service because depending on the situation that we're in at the time, not only am I putting myself in unnecessary danger, but I'm putting everyone around me in unnecessary danger just because my brain decides, yeah, we're not going to work today.
This trip is all about getting veterans out into the great outdoors. Just being out in nature, away from technology is a great way to kind of reset, decompress, and just kind of get a new perspective on things. I know being out in the wilderness for me is very therapeutic and spiritual, so it's just a blessing to be able to bring people out into these spaces that otherwise might not be able to access these types of things.
Just the chance to be in nature, but because of the MS and the fatigue issues, as well as some back issues, I can't carry a lot of weight on my back anymore. And so this gives me a chance to do backcountry camping. Plus it's on the river, which I've never done an overnight river camping trip before, so it's another first thing I've done in my life.
Trips like this are super interesting because you get such a diverse crowd of participants, of staff, of support, and get to share stories and hang out and engage in activities. And I got told by a handful of people, like, we went on a hike yesterday. What you did is incredible. And to me, it's just living life because that's my normal. That's what my normal looks like. But if that in some way inspires them to go home and not struggle with something that they've been struggling with, just, hey, that one-legged dude hiked up a sand trail, then that's also amazing. And the shared immediate camaraderie, just because we all share the fact that we served.
There's always going to be somebody there to help you out if you need it. There's really nothing to fear or be anxious about, and it's a lot of fun.